Hello, welcome to our last week of the collaborative learning module. This week you will be working in your home groups to create a lesson plan. And the reason I'm having you create a lesson plan in groups is so that you can practice collaboration. Some schools will require that students or that teachers work together in grade levels to collaborate on lesson plan writing. And sometimes it's also good for us to experience something as a student so you can empathize with your students. You'll say, okay, when I was a student working on group work, I really liked this, I didn't like this, and you can put some scaffolds or some policies in place to help your students make group work productive. I wanted to draw your attention to some of the collaborative learning approaches in this chart. We did jigsaw, so you know how that works now. And there's also think, pair, share. Think, pair, share is when students are given a topic or a question. They have a minute or so to think about it themselves, maybe jot some notes, and then they turn to a partner or find a partner and talk about their ideas. Most of the time in Think, Pair, Share, after that, people share out to the whole class. But instead of that, you can then have the dyads, the pairs, partner with another pair to form a group of 4. And then they share their ideas. And then the 4 and 4 join together so that you have groups of 8 and they all share together, and then you can do a whole class share out. I really like that this gets students up out of their seats and moving, and I think it's really important for our students who may not want to speak in front of the whole class. It gives them an opportunity to be part of the discussion and part of the building of ideas. Another strategy is role playing. So some of you had said in your knowledge inventory that you were interested in learning more about drama-based pedagogy. Role playing is one of the methods for the model of drama-based pedagogy. There's a video here, you can watch that, but for role playing, you would introduce the problem or the controversy or the issue, the conflict, and then explore it with your students to warm up and get them thinking. You would then show them different roles, so they can be generic kind of titles, such as somebody's going to play a teacher, somebody's going to play a student, somebody's going to play a parent, and somebody's going to play an administrator. Or if it's from a text that's in front of you, whether it's nonfiction or fiction, the roles can be characters or people from the story that are specific. And then students can do this in groups where they select who's going to be what, or this can be a whole class where some students are going to perform in front of the class, and then the other students are going to be the audience members. If you are having people that are going to be the audience members, make sure that you have something for them that is interactive. So decide what you're going to look for in the observation. Begin the role play, make sure that it is clear that, okay, we are beginning the role play now. And then make sure that it's clear when you're breaking the role play, and that way if there's some sort of signal or sound, or if you have like a director's board, something that they know that, okay, they're in character now and then they're out of character. And then it's important afterwards to debrief. So what came out of it? What did you learn through doing that? You may then give the group some group processing time to think, okay, how can we do this differently? What should we do differently in the future? And relate it to real life as well. So in the video example, you will see how to use this in a high school classroom, but there are also role-playing activities on teachingtolerance.org for elementary school, and more for high school and middle school if you would like to look at teaching tolerance to learn more. All right, you have the next few days until Thursday midnight to create your collaborative learning lesson, and I look forward to seeing them.